Coming to terms with reality not being what it seems, understanding that not everyone that smiles means well, that everything that glitter isn't gold, and that the grass sometimes is greener on the other side because it's fake, can be challenging. Coming to terms with ourselves, with understanding what role we played, and that no matter what role we chose to play, we played a part. And taking accountability for that can be challenging, right? Sometimes we need to seek help from others. And sometimes the help we seek isn't genuine. Some people don't have the best interest for us. And the ones that are closest to us that we think should be there for us or are required to be there, really, they don't have to. They don't have to. See, I came to understand that the world is a big stage and that we all play a role. And through my grieving, through my awakening, through me healing, I developed a modality that works perfect for me. I understood that Earth is a school. And so when I say that, maybe a lot of people already knew that, right? But then for me, it came to a deeper understanding. It's not just Earth is a school, we learn lessons. Yes, that is, we're here to learn. We learn lessons. We must learn lessons. However, when I say Earth is a school, I mean we come here to experience it all from on all different flavors, all different cultures, all different scenarios. We come to experience it all so that we can evolve our soul. And we do that by prior to incarnating here, we choose the families that we're going to incarnate in. We choose the experiences that we're going to have. And some experiences that we are having were karma from past lives. And so by believing that alone, that statement alone dismantles many belief systems, right? And so we're not going to get into that right now, but I am going to go back into the fact that Earth is a school and that we choose the families that we are to be born into, such as our parents, our lovers, the connections that we have. We choose these things prior to coming here to Earth. And so for me, although many may believe this already and may be aware of this already, I was not aware of it. I, as I was broken, as I was hopeless, as I was beaten, I chose to forgive. Instead of becoming bitter with the people that were around me, the people that did me wrong, the people that intentionally wanted to hurt me, I chose to forgive. And because I chose to forgive, I awoken to the fact that Earth is a school and that we come here to learn, that we choose our parents. And so by doing so, it brought me to here, to right now, to this moment where I can say, hey, Earth is a school. We choose the experiences that we are going to have. We choose the parents that we are going to be birthed from. And even if we don't have parents, we choose that as well, right? Because the whole goal is to have multiple experiences to evolve our soul. We choose, like prior to incarnating, we already know that, for example, I'm going to use me. I was abused as a child at a very young age, like extreme abuse, like horrible abuse. Like, think of all the possible abuse that anybody could endure as a child and just put it in this face. Although I don't look like what I've been through the grace of God, That's my case. I went through hell on earth, right? And so as I healed and I chose to forgive everything and everyone, including myself, I learned that I had wrote that in my contract prior to incarnating here, that this is what was going to happen and that I was going to get through it. Right? And because when we incarnate, we choose we know that we are not going to remember. In order to remember, we have to forgive. We have to heal our spirits. Right? So I didn't know that. I was just like, I'm gonna heal. I mean, what other options did I have? Like, it's either become bitter and hate everybody or heal. And so I chose to heal and remove people from my reality because I wanted something different. I wanted something better. At that time, I actually chose myself. Right? I chose myself. The point being, going back to Earth as a school, is that as I am healing, as I am forgiving it all, as I am choosing to do something different with my life, as I am choosing to love myself, as I'm seeing my worth, even if it was just a little bit, I knew there was more for me. I wanted more for me. I wanted more for my children. I wanted more. Um, there had to be more people like me. I just had been surrounded by evil fucks. I'm sorry, I cuss. The point being, as I embraced that mentality, as I grew and evolved, as I forgave, as I healed, I awakened and more things were revealed to me. And so I went down a path that it was a less traveled but more rewarding at the end, which led me to understand. And it gave me clarity and understanding about so many different things in the world. You know, a lot of us, for example, I felt like an orphan at times, right? Because I grew up being neglected. I felt abandoned. I felt unworthy, right? I did things that I wasn't proud of. And so, and I always have this thing for the children, right? Like, I have a thing for the children. Just because things were done to me, I don't want them. That's not what I want for the children, right? So I thought about it, and I was like, if only the people who were in foster homes, if they knew, if they were able to heal and understand that that's the path we chose, that's the experience we chose, right? And we do that through healing, by choosing to heal ourselves. There is another method that you can go ahead and look at your contract and it'll be all there and written, but for me, I wasn't aware that that was a thing, that there was a way that I could do that. I did it the old school way, where I went and I healed. I was I cried out to the Most High God, right? And I was led to forgive it all and heal, and take care of my body. And so that's what I did. And there are tools that we can use to find out about our past lives and about what we came here to do and the experiences that we said that we would have, right? Point being, Earth is a school. And no matter what has happened or what has been done to us, some of those things, most of those things, were meant to happen